So we've forgotten how to dream. Not just we, but you have forgotten how to dream, and it's killing you. And you need to get back into it again. So, what do you think, dreamer? So, in this video, I'm going to give you 3 tips to help you get out of your dreams and into your RV. Anybody else singing Billy Ocean right now? Are you singing Billy Ocean right now? I'm. Hey, you, get out of my dream. There's another kid. So listen, when I ask people to dream, I almost always get this awkward pause, followed by a dream that sounds a lot like what they're doing right now, not very different. It reminds me of a video that I saw a while back that was, um, but I mean, it almost feels like you're living in the Office Space movie. I know some of you, it's a cult classic. Some of you are going to remember what it was, but some of you won't. But in this Office Space movie, this guy is just trapped in the nightmare of a job, and his boss keeps coming around and telling him that he needs to start his TPS report, and he's got this coworker that's obsessed with his stapler and just all of this stuff. And he just dreams of getting away. But for us, we have this dream that it has been squelched. And I started to think about it. I was in education for a really long time, and I started to think about what it was like to dream. And I realized that in education, um, we're almost training kids to move away from dreaming, because we're not born with a problem dreaming. We're born with just an amazing ability to dream. And it goes away though over time. I remember, you may remember this video I saw. It was a YouTube video, and it was really cool. But in this video, there was um, a group of people, and they asked all these people if they could change one thing about their body, what would it be? At first, I thought it was one of those Dove commercials, but it wasn't. So I said, they said, if you could change one thing about your body, what would it be? And they started to ask all these adults what it would be. And you got the typical answers that you might expect. I would change my forehead; it's too big, or I would change my eyes. I wish they looked different, or a different color, or if my hair was different, or I wish that this was different. And so, dream about what you could have. Dream about the things that you could change about yourself. What would you change? And then they went through and they asked all these adults, and they talked about, the adults talked about their different answers. But then after that, they went and they asked a bunch of kids the same question. You remember what happened? Tell me if you remember what happened. Which was one of the dreams that the kids brought up that you can remember? Because the first one for me was this. I I remember this boy coming on, and he was thinking about it for a minute. He goes, if I could change one thing, I think I would give myself a shark mouth so that I could eat my whole meal all in one bite. And then a girl came on. She's like, "Oh, I would probably have a mermaid tail. That would be really cool." And all of these dreams, these kids started to have these dreams and share their dream. And we see how different it was than the dreams that the adults had. The adults took the box that they lived in and wanted to like move one thing around inside of the box. The kids threw the box out, and all they wanted to do was something totally out of the ordinary, totally unusual, totally weird, as we would see. And they had these dreams that were so different than anything that looked like reality. And so when I say to you, what does it mean to be able to dream? Now, so often we do this. So often when we say, what does it mean to dream? We almost always think of something that's not really a big dream. We have to learn to dream again. We have to learn to dream again. It's something that we have lost. We have forgotten how to dream, buddy. We forgot how to dream. But
I know how to dream.
it's
I dream every
something
day.
that we can get back. It's something that we can get back, but we have to develop that muscle that we have lost through atrophy. So, part of that dream that we have, part of our problem about our dreams killing us, is that we don't remember how to dream. And so we need to get out of that box and back into dreaming again. Now, I want to say this also, that a dream is not just a dream. A dream should be a little bit different. When we think about what a dream is, a dream is a wish with a plan. So if you don't have a plan associated with your dream, then it's just a wish. It's not really a dream anymore. It's just become a wish. And so a dream is something that you aspire or long for. And in that process, what we have to do is we have to begin to take strides to move in the direction of experiencing that dream. So I told this story last week, but it bears repeating again. We had a day that I was sitting with my brothers and we were talking about dreams that we had, and throughout this idea of driving to the Grand Canyon, 24 hours there, we could spend 24 hours at the park and then 24 hours on our way back. And was thinking about what it would look like to do that, to spend that time driving along and going with my brothers. It was this amazing opportunity of a dream, an amazing dream. And we decided to not do it. We didn't take the plunge. We didn't take that step. We didn't make strides and go do the thing that we dreamed about. And so, you know what my biggest regret is? That we didn't do it. We didn't do it. I remember the dream that never happened. And if you have a dream, but you aren't taking steps to move in the direction of making it a reality, then get rid of it. It's a wish, and it's not going to do you any good. The only dreams worth dreaming about are ones that you plan on living. I've had so many people talk to me. I was having a conversation with somebody just the other day, and they said, "Oh my goodness, man, you've experienced so many things in your life." And I was like, "No, I haven't." And then I thought about it for a minute and I thought, "Yes, I have. I've experienced some incredible opportunities. I've done some things that I never would have imagined, but they've all become a reality because I didn't just settle for this idea of having a dream without moving forward in it. And if your dream, if you're not willing to move forward in it, then just wipe it away and just say that you're not going to do it. And just be honest with yourself about that. But I hope for more for you. I hope that you are going to actually take a step of moving in the direction of realizing that dream. All right. So, one, we forgot how to dream. We have to exercise that muscle. We have to take steps to do that again. Two, a dream with a plan, without a plan, is just a wish. You have to move forward. You have to move forward toward that dream and make it a reality. And finally, the last thing is I want to read a poem for you. This poem blew me away when I read it a while back, but I want you to think about this. This is an old poem that was made popular by a woman named Elizabeth Elliot, and it's called "Do the Next Thing." Okay, it was an old English poem that was popularized by a lady named Elizabeth Elliot. Listen to this. I want you to soak in the words to this poem, and I want you to let them eat at the core of you, and I want you to think about it. Let this really think. Let this dig into you. Here it goes. Okay. Many a questioning, many a fear, many a doubt hath its quieting here. Moment by moment, let down from heaven, time, opportunity, guidance are given. Fear not tomorrow, child of the King. Trust them with Jesus. Do the next thing. Do it immediately. Do it with prayer. Do it reliantly, casting all care. Do it with reverence, tracing his hand, who placed it before thee with earnest command. Stayed on omnipotence, safe neath his wing. Leave all resulting, do the next thing. I love this. That poem just, it just speaks to me. It sparks something inside of me. I hope it sparks something inside of you too. But here's what I want you to listen to. I want you to really pay attention to a couple things that it doesn't say, right? That it doesn't say. Here's something it doesn't say. It doesn't say think the next thing. It doesn't say dream the next thing. Dream the next dream. It doesn't say plan the next thing. It says do the next thing because dreams don't come by thinking about them. Just thinking about a dream doesn't make it happen. They come true as you take action on them. Take action on those dreams. Can't tell you how often people have said, "Man, you've experienced so much." And I just think all I did was just take this little step, a step of obedience, a step of faith, a step of moving in the right direction, a step of doing the next thing that made all of these dreams into realities and helped me to experience this incredible life that I never would have imagined at a younger age. But that all of us have opportunity to take these amazing steps that are going to help us to realize dreams that would one day we would never have imagined. But today you can imagine them. Our world is shaken up. Our world is transforming right in front of our eyes. The things that are available and possible to you right now have never been available or possible before. We have friends all over the country that are saying, you know what? My job has gone online, and my kids' job, which is school, they are going online too. We have an option of them doing online school or homeschooling. And that's never been a possibility before. That's never been something we thought about. But now that we have these opportunities, now we're reimagining our lives. And I would say to you this, that I'm so glad that the pandemic has caused people to reevaluate their lives and to move outside of this box of what they had before. And don't shake the table. To move outside of this box of what they had thought before. And so people are seeing that they can live online, they can work online, their kids can do school online, their kids could homeschool if they needed to. And so now they're not tied down to a location anymore. Now they're not tied to a single place anymore. Now they have an opportunity to go and to do and experience. And I'm going to give you a word of caution here. I've seen people think this before, and they thought, oh man, we have this chance now. We have this opportunity to go and do these amazing things. And then you talk to them a year later, and they've not gone anywhere and experienced things. I don't want you to be that person. So I want you to take that dream and I want you to write it down. Write down the vision. It says in Proverbs, write it down. Write down that vision. Take it and put it in its place. Set it in front of you and then start to move toward it. So, what is the dream that you're going to be moving towards today? What is the dream that you're going to be thinking about today? What is a dream that you're going to start to move toward right now? How can you do that? Let's think about it. So, do the next thing. Oh, I didn't put that one up there. I thought I did. But I want to put this link up here for you. So you can write this down. I'll put it below. But if you want to get reminders when I go live, then you can just go to go.exploretheunseen.com and slash live reminders. Go.exploretheunseen.com/live reminders, and you'll get notifications when I start to go live. My wife has enabled this for me to make it a beautiful opportunity for people. But I want you to think about it today, as we talked about today. I want you to learn to dream again. I want you to take this idea of your dream and to put steps of action toward it. Because without a plan, a dream is just a wish, and we don't want to wish. We want to plan and do. And then finally, I want you to take steps to do the next thing. I want you to take steps of moving in the right direction to accomplish the dreams that you have in front of you. Don't just let those dreams sit idly. That dreaming stage is dangerous because it tends to stay in your brain instead of coming in reality. So I want you to dream and move forward in the dream. Take time to accomplish those dreams today. All right. Love you guys. Have a great day.